Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Come on. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing right away on the game's first play. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Run the draw with Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, give to Genty, running right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Okay, ready? 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And the Raiders are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
A gain of 17 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Jets nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, 5 in.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go forward on fourth.
Let's go.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolf.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it second down and 11.
Come on.
Back to throw. And that ball In and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And it's fourth down.
19.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. And this is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall to the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big-time run there by Hall. 42 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on.
He'll go again with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready?
On third down, it's Allen.
Allen, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It's now fourth down and 1.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Red 38. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Big Lion. Here we go. 19 Charger. 19 Viking.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll drop to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. They get 18 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Ready.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Come on. Come on.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneer. Get up. Cowboy 80. Go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. 52 blaster. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Green Jack. Jack, huh?
And he gets this one complete to his tight end, Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Okay, cross field. Set, go.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ready?
Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
33, yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught downfield by Smith. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, cut. 10 black. Striker, 3-3. Trail green. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Slide 2. Ready.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3 and out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3 and out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Tony Adams.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 42.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Again, here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Blue strike. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
second, 60. Come on. Hit. Lightning, hit.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Check mash. Let's go.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On the ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and
he will score. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle made by Dane Belton. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Alert! Alert!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trey Tucker, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
69.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Man in motion here is Tucker.
And it's 3rd down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Come on, set. Black, 90, ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Isaiah Olawale on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Switch. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Another run here with Hall. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. 52 bull.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here, ready?
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Right?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
45. White. Hut, hut.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Blue, 32, Fury, yellow. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Set, hut. Set.
Third down, here's Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Catch, go.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! He's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 67 yards.
A 67-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down.
Back to throw. That's left side to Tucker.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready?
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
52 blue.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut that stuff in the trunk, next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. his couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun,